Wow, man. I think Chima sound. I've always listened to Chima from a distance, and what actually drew me to his sound, I got to actually know about him when cats in the industry were talking about his engineering skills. Like his mixing skills, and I would listen to the projects that he did. That's what led me to listening to his projects, and I just fell in love with his sound. How did I adapt to his sound? It came very naturally. I won't lie to you. It's something that I didn't have to work hard, towards, because, like I said, I had been listening to his music and the stuff that he mixed, and even the project that he's featured on. But mostly his own original music. So I kind of knew the type of person or the type of sound that he wants on his music, and it's very soulful, like you said. So it's very soulful, and also I come with the soul. I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, because yeah, producers send me beats, and I need to be honest as well. I don't just take the first beat I get. Um, I have to connect with the beat. So that's what I do. I just listen and be like, okay, fine. Say I like this one, but funny enough, with Chima, even with Zayn and all the other guys, that we actually have music out with. I like the first beat that they sent. It's these ones that don't put music out that way. I have to like, you know, send back beats and be like, no, I'm not feeling this one. But yeah, with Chima, he just sent me the beat, and I sat on it for I think a week, and the melody just came, and I would fiddle with my horn once in a while along with it, and I built the song from there. But yeah, was it improvised? Let's say 50-50. Some parts were improvised, some were written down, but not that I actually sit down and write. No, everything's done by memory and the feel. Sometimes the same song was gonna sound, or it does sound different the following day, depending on my mood and depending on what I want to achieve with the song. You know, um, people don't know this, but there are harmonies on the song that I put there. But obviously Chama will always have the last say. He's the producer, he's the song owner. So, and alongside Rocktonic, I'm sure they spoke about it, and they decided no, because I really wanted it to be big. Give me, yeah, I'm very big on horns and horn arrangements, so I wanted the song to be big, to sound big. So the version that I sent to them, it's definitely not sounding like what you guys are hearing. Not that it doesn't sound nice, but in my head, I wanted to give it that big, Chicago feel, with horns, type of vibe. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. My primary thing, if you wanna call it a thing, is a live band setup, because I'm a live band artist. I play live music. So yeah, that also helped me a lot in terms of adapting to house or EDM, electronic dance music. So that's what this music is. Even though people like to focus EDM, make it sound like it's a white people's genre or something like that. But yeah, back to the question again. Uh, you now have to imagine, the music that's put together via, computer is your band. So that's how I see it, because you have your bass line, you have your beat, so that would be a drummer, the keys, without question, and all the other nice instruments, and then I come and add my element. So it wasn't really. It's never really a big thing or something that I think about. But oh, now I'm playing with a live band. No, I just play music. I just play music. Hey, you see, that's the thing about me, and it's something that I've always said in my interviews. As much as my I don't know, the music I'm doing personally, is jazz and Afro jazz and contemporary adult, whichever label you want to give it. Because I can't even label it myself sometimes because it's so diverse. That's why I also believe that I don't want to be boxed into a certain genre because even when you check my material that's out there, it's very diverse. My songs are very different. So even J alone being boxed in a certain genre, I don't really vibe with that. I don't like it because in music we only have 12 notes, and those 12 notes are the only 12 notes you're working with. So in terms of jazz and whatnot, that's us. That's we came up with those, but we only have 12 notes, and I'm playing those 12 notes, and I'm applying what is appropriate at the appropriate time. That's what I believe. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and it's a privilege, to be doing cross genre things. I really love that because, like I said earlier on, we only have 12 notes in music. We literally only have 12 notes, and those notes, they are not, assigned to. They are not saying, okay, note number one is assigned to jazz. They're all, we can all play the same music. So that's why I don't believe in being boxed. Okay. Do I see myself doing more features? Yeah, it's something that I enjoy. Yeah, for sure, because there's a lot of talent in South Africa, man. Yeah, a whole lot of talent. Yeah, so in no particular order, no genre, I think Dark is doing very well. I think Kevin Momo, because his music is more live instrument driven. He loves jazz, mass music. Um, yeah, who else? There's a whole lot of a whole lot of guys. Napo as well. Like there's a whole lot of guys that are Dark Horse. So yeah, a lot of producers that if I were to count them, yeah, the list is too long.